Out here on this Trane unit, it's shorted to ground. I'll show you this real quick. The one nice thing Trane does, and some of the other companies do too, is you can see the label is solarized, and I wanted to see how much charge was in this thing. So I'm going to switch it from R22 to 407C. The new compressor has POE oil in it. As you can see, the panel for the compressor section and the electrical has another label inside with the model, serial number. And there's my refrigerant charge, 4.9 ounces, 4 pounds, 0.9 R22. So I'm going to put a little bit less than that to get started when we fire it back up, and then we'll check it all out with the Measure Quick and the fill piece probes. But let me get all my stuff on the roof, the recovery, and we'll try and film a bunch of this today for you. It's nice and sunny and warm out. This is at the restaurant where I redid that reefer rack and all the coils. Now the H.V.A.C compressor died on this guy. Hello, there I am. What's up, everybody? Like and subscribe. That would help me out a bunch. And I hope you enjoy the show here. Let's get into it. All right, we got the Mr. 45 going. Gonna suck out our 4.9 pounds R22. Nothing stops a Trane. Well, until you get a shorted out compressor. That stopped the Trane. All right, let's get this recovered, and then the next phase will be sweating out that compressor. 10 forward. For the new guys and for us old guys, I don't work on a lot of Trane units. I work on a lot of carrier stuff. The wire connector for your compressor, it's 3-phase. It's a 3-phase unit. 2 lines go to the top of this contactor, which is actually the load side. So the line side's coming up the bottom. I hate when they do that, but they do it a lot on air conditioning. Line on the bottom, load on the top. The third leg on our 3-phase, the black wire, is always hot. So if you don't turn off your disconnect, you're working on this compressor, this black line's hot. Even with the contactor open, it's not calling for cooling. So I looked at the schematic and I confirmed that. The blue wire's coming off our contactor, red wire's coming off our contactor to the compressor. It's on this side. It's our set of contacts. The black wire, whoop, right to line. That's how they do it. So that's a heads up, so be careful out there. Just a little heads up. I thought that was interesting. The one that's going in, the customer purchased himself. It's going to be a Copeland replacement of that. I did a little house cleaning in there. Yeah, we got the dryer out. I still got to do the contactor, the dryer, but let's go get this other compressor. I already got it pinched off and welded up. That's kind of how you do it like that, so you don't make the Exxon Valdez if you knock it over. Yeah, there's the old dryers down there. We shall carry on. And I forgot to film. I was in go mode. I used my electric winch so I could zoom in on it down there. You guys have seen that before. What I did is I had it chained up through here. You zoom out. I had it chained up through here facing down and then just winched it up. Left some slack in it so I could pull it up over the edge. And I already put it back downstairs. So let me get this over there and we can get this thing, the party started. Got the compressor in. I got the Smurf phoner hooked up, my 3/8 quarter hooked up. Got the valve core tools on both of those. I'm going to do my contactor now while it's pulling the vacuum. And then we'll take a look at everything. I put a bigger dryer in because that's all I had on my truck. There's a C164S. Trane goes 1/2 inch to 5/16. I had a 1/2 inch dryer and then I had to bush it down up to the outlet of the dryer, which is no big deal. And we'll get this contactor done now. Oh man, that was an epic compressor change-out video if I would have filmed it. Sorry, gentlemen and ladies, I got in the work mode and I got this thing done. R407C, new compressor, contactor, filter dryer. 4.9 pounds. It's already cycled off the set point once I had them turn it back down a little bit more. Everything pretty much came out good, except for me not filming. The sun's getting ready to go down. Let's see, what could we talk about? Do a compressor, make sure you do your filter dryer and your contactor. That had that plug-in wire connector. I put the new one in, got rid of the old one. Three-phase scroll is phase sensitive, and I wish I should have filmed that for you guys, because the first time I fired it off, it was out of phase. When they're out of phase, they're noisy and the suction doesn't pump down. Change any 2 leads on the 3-phase, and you'll get your rotation correct. And our rotation is correct now, and it sounds normal and it pumps good. And this has those little pistons in the evaporator, so we had to set it by superheat. And we got our superheat set up and we're all good to go. Trane action. What was the number on this one? It's a 5-tonner. Y.S.C. 060 Alpha 3RL A001Y. Who cares about the serial number? Yeah, 5-tonner. So, back in action. What do I got down there? Oh yeah, I got my tools and my refrigerant. I gotta get the burner down here. We're out of here. We made it just before the sunset. Grinder, baby. This is probably a part of the video you guys never get to see. Down the ladder with the gear, water bottle, all the meow mix. I'm rolling up my rope right now. You know that feeling of victory. Contactor, no wire connector. Oh man, the feeling of victory. Let's roll them up, baby. Let's roll them up. There's my water bottle. I had it down here so it'd stay out of the sun. Then as I was making trips, you know, up the ladder, down the ladder, up the ladder, down the ladder. I could drink some water, stay hydrated.